I'm Nitishas and welcome to the section of Grade 10 CBSE Mathematics class. Today we are looking at the chapter number 7, Coordinate Geometry. As you all know that the same chapter, Coordinate Geometry, you studied the basic in the 9th class. In the 9th grade, we are having a chapter Coordinate Geometry. There in that chapter, you studied how to mark coordinates. The x-axis and the y-axis, or the abscissa and the ordinate. How to mark points and how we can take the coordinates to draw the graph of particular values. So after that, marking the coordinates and finding the values, finding the coordinate points from the graph, we are studying here three things: the distance formula, the section formula, and the area of triangles. So now in this year, area of triangles is deleted from your topic. So you need to study only two topics from this chapter, that is distance formula and section formula. So before that, I will just go through the basic things that we have studied in the 9th grade. So when we are considering a coordinate system, the coordinate system that we are following is the Cartesian coordinate system. So we are having x-axis and y-axis. This is the negative x-axis and I am representing it as x dash. This is the negative y-axis and I am representing it as y dash. The x-axis is also known as abscissa. X-axis is also known as abscissa. And the y-axis is also known as ordinate. Y-axis is also known as ordinate. So, abscissa and ordinate, x-axis and y-axis. Whenever we are representing a coordinate, we first represent the value of x-axis. So, if we are having a coordinate AB, how we are writing the coordinates? The values separated by a comma are put inside a bracket, are putting inside braces. So here is the coordinate AB. This implies that A is the value of x-axis and B is the value of y-axis. A is the value of x-axis and B is the value of y-axis. So if this is the value A in x-axis and this is the value in B, y-axis, then the coordinate representing AB is this. This is how we represent a coordinate in a graph. The graph we are following, the system of graph we are following, the system of coordinate we are following is the Cartesian coordinate system. Here x-axis is represented by horizontal and y-axis is represented as the vertical axis. So x-axis is also known as abscissa, y-axis is also known as ordinate. Whenever we are representing a coordinate such that AB is our coordinate, A is the value of x-axis and B is the value of y-axis. So coordinate AB means A on x-axis, B on y-axis. Wherever these points meet together, intersect together, that is the coordinate point AB. This is the basic thing that we have studied in the 9th grade. One more thing, when we are considering a line parallel to x-axis, then the y value is constant. When we are considering a line parallel to y-axis, then the x value is constant. When we are considering a point on the x-axis, then y is equal to 0 there. When we are considering a point on the y-axis, then the x value is 0. That's the basic thing about the coordinate geometry. That's the basic thing about the coordinate system, the Cartesian system we are following. Now we can start the topics of 10th grade, which is the first topic, distance formula. Before that, I just go through the topic that we have discussed in the 9th grade. Just go through our video too. I took the class of coordinate geometry in the 9th grade. In that class, I explained all the things about coordinate geometry and solved the problems, how to mark a coordinate. Okay. Before that, go through that video. Okay. Now moving to the first topic in the 10th grade, that is the distance formula. That is the distance formula. The name itself suggests that it is simply the distance between 2 points. It is simply the distance between 2 points. So in a coordinate system, if 2 points are given, we can find the distance between that 2 points by using distance formula. So consider a coordinate system. Consider a coordinate system. This is the coordinate system. So this is x-axis, negative x-axis x dash, y-axis, negative y-axis y dash. So x dash and y dash. I am marking 2 points. I am marking 2 points. This is first coordinate represented as x1, y1. And also I am marking another point, that is x2, y2. So this is 2 points, x1, y1 and x2, y2. These are the 2 points. We need to find the distance between x1, y1 and x2, y2. So the distance between this point, I am taking A, this as B. So we need to find the distance AB. We need to find the distance AB. The coordinate of A is given as x1, y1 and the coordinate of B is given as x2, y2. So what is the distance AB? We need to find that distance. For finding the distance, we are having a formula, and that formula is known as distance formula. You need to by heart the formula, then you can easily solve the problems related to distance formula. And the formula for finding the distance between 2 points, here A and B are the points, so the distance AB is given as x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. This is the distance between 2 points, x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. The root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. This is the distance between the points A and B. This is the distance between the points A and B. x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. This is what called distance formula. This is what called distance formula. So if two coordinates are given, then the distance between the two coordinates can be found out by using the distance formula. What is distance formula? Distance between 2 points is given as root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. This is distance formula. Now using this formula, we need to find the distance between 2 points, that we can solve some problems. Before that, I will show you how to substitute values in this formula. If two coordinates are given such that A is equal to 3 minus 2 and B is equal to 5 and 4. So these are the two coordinates, 3 minus 2 and 5, 4. We need to find the distance between these points. So I am substituting AB is equal to, before that, what is x1? x1 is equal to 3. y1 is equal to minus 2. x2 is equal to 5. y2 is equal to 4. Now substitute what is AB is equal to root of x2 minus x1 the whole square, that is 5 minus 3 the whole square, plus y2 minus y1 the whole square, that is 4 minus 2 the whole square. That's it. Okay. That is equal to, what is 5 minus 3? It is 2 square, plus what is 4 minus 2? 4 plus 2, it is 6 square, taking root. So that is 2 square is 4 plus 6 square is 36. So root 40. 36 plus 4, root 40. So root 40 units. Why I am writing it as root 40 units? Because in coordinate system, if nothing is mentioned in the question that the distance may be taken in centimeter or millimeter or kilometer, we cannot say that it is centimeter or millimeter or meter or kilometer. If it is given in the question such that all the distance are taken in centimeter, then the answer is root 40 centimeter. If it is in the question, all the distance are taken in meter, then it is in meter. If nothing is saying in the question, then take it as only units, then root 40 units. Okay. In most cases, in 90% cases, nothing is mentioned in the question, just given the coordinates, and you need to find the distance between the coordinates. If nothing is given related to the unit, then just mention it as root 40 units. Never ever write it as centimeter or meter or millimeter or kilometer. Okay. If nothing is given, then take it as only units. So the distance between A 3 minus 2 and B 5 4. Two coordinates 3 minus 2 5 4. The distance between these two coordinates is root 40 units. Root 40 units. Now we need to solve some problems related to this distance formula. Now moving to the problems related to distance formula. Before that, once again, I am giving the formula. What is the formula? Just remember, distance formula is root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. If you are writing root of x1 minus x2 the whole square plus y1 minus y2 the whole square, then the same. No difference, because here we are taking square. Here we are taking square. So x2 minus x1 or x1 minus x2. No problem whether it is positive or negative. When we are taking square, we get only the positive answer. So it's not a problem. You can take x1 minus x2 or x2 minus x1. So the first question is, determine if the points 1, 5, 2, 3 and minus 2, minus 11 are collinear. 1, 5, 2, 3 and minus 2, minus 11 are collinear. So what do you mean by collinear points? Consider a line segment. I'm marking 2 points A, B and C. What is the speciality of these 3 points? These A, B and C 3 points lie on the same line, If they are lying on the same line, then these points are known as collinear points. So we can say that A, B, C are collinear points. Like the same way, we need to check 1, 5, 2, 3, minus 2, minus 11 are collinear or not. If they are collinear, then AB plus BC gives AC. AB plus BC gives AC. So when two distances added together gives the third distance. We need to check whether it happens or not. So I am taking A as 1, 5, B as 2, 3, C as minus 2, minus 11. And we are now going to find the distances. If two distances added together gives the third distance, then they are collinear. We can check. First I am going to find AB. What is AB? Root of x2 minus x1 the whole square, x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. That is equal to root of x2 minus x1, that is 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1, that is 3 minus 5. 3 minus 5 the whole square. That is equal to, what is 2 minus 1? 2 minus 1 is 1 and 1 square is 1. Plus what is 3 minus 5? 3 minus 5 is minus 2. Minus 2 square is 4. Then it is root 5. It is root 5. So we can say AB is equal to root 5. AB is equal to root 5. Now I am going to find BC. I am going to find BC. What is BC? BC is equal to root of x2 minus x1, that is minus 2 minus 2. Minus 2 minus 2 the whole square plus y2 minus y1, that is minus 1 minus 3. Sorry, minus 11 minus 3 the whole square. That is equal to root of minus 2 minus 2. What is minus 2 minus 2? It is minus 4 the whole square plus minus 11 minus 3, that is minus 14 the whole square. Then minus 4 the whole square is 16 plus what is 14 square? It is 196. Then root of 196 plus 16. 196 plus 10, 206 plus 6, 212. So BC is equal to root 212. BC is equal to root 212. Now I am going to check the next one, AC. Now I am going to check the next AC. So what is AC? AC is equal to root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Then minus 2 minus 1 the whole square plus minus 11 minus 5 the whole square. That is equal to minus 2 minus 1, it is minus 3 the whole square plus minus 11 minus 5, it is minus 16 the whole square. So minus 3 the whole square is 9 plus 16 is the whole square is 256. Then 256 plus 9, it is root 265. So AC is equal to root 265. Now look at these three distances. AB is equal to root 5, BC is equal to root 212, AC is equal to root 265. So when two distances added together never gives the third distance. Here it is clear that when we are taking any two distances, adding together will not give the third distance. That means these points are not collinear. That means these points are not collinear. Now look at the next question. Check whether 5 minus 2, 6, 4 and 7 minus 2 are the vertices of an isosceles triangle. What is the speciality of an isosceles triangle? The speciality of an isosceles triangle is that two sides of the triangle are same. Two sides of the triangle are same. Now I am considering the triangle. This is the triangle A, B and C. Marking the points as 5. First point as 5 minus 2. Second as 6, 4. Third as 7 minus 2. Now taking the difference. So first I am finding AB. AB is equal to root of x2 minus x1, that is 6 minus 5, 1 square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square, 4 minus minus 2, 4 minus minus 2 the whole square. What is 4 minus minus 2? 4 minus minus 2 is 6, 6 square. That is equal to root of 1 square 1 plus 6 square 36, that is equal to root 37. So AB is root 37. Now I am going to find AC. AC is equal to root of x2 minus x1 the whole square, that is 7 minus 5. 7 minus 5. 7 minus 5 is, you know that 2. Then 2 square plus minus 2 minus 2. What is minus 2 minus 2? It is minus 4. Minus 4 the whole square. Minus 4 the whole square. That is equal to 2 square 4 plus minus 4 the whole square is 16. 16 plus 4 is 20. So root 20. AC is equal to root 20. Now I am going to find BC. What is BC? 7 minus 6. 7 minus 6 the whole square. What is 7 minus 6? 7 minus 6 is 1. 1 square plus minus 2 minus 4. What is minus 2 minus 4? Minus 2 minus 4 is minus 6. Minus 6 the whole square. Minus 6 the whole square is 36. So 1 square 1 plus 36 is root 37. Root 37. Now look at the distances. AB is equal to root 37. AC is equal to root 20. BC is equal to root 37. So AB and BC are equal. AB and BC are equal. Both are equal to root 37. If two sides are equal, AB and BC are here equal. If two sides of a triangle are equal, then that triangle is known as an isosceles triangle. So here, this is an isosceles triangle. The triangle ABC having vertices 5 minus 2, 6, 4 and 7 minus 2 is an isosceles triangle that we proved here because AB and BC are root 37. Okay. Now moving to one more problem related to distance formula. Find the point on the x-axis which is equidistant from 2 minus 5 and minus 2, 9. Find the point on the x-axis which is equidistant from 2 minus 5 and minus 2, 9. So I am taking 3 points. A as 2 minus 5 and B as minus 2, 9. We need to find a point C which is equidistant from A and B, which is equidistant from A and B. So the distance between A and C and also B and C are same. Let it be X or Y, something like that. Anyway, both the distances are same. So I am taking the distance as D here. Taking the distance as D. If it is D, then it is also D. And in the question itself, it is clear that the point is on the x-axis. Point is on the x-axis. Point is on the x-axis. If the point is on the x-axis, I already said that in the coordinate system, if the point is on the x-axis, then y coordinate is 0. If the point is on the x-axis, then y coordinate is 0. Then the coordinate of this point can be taken as x0. So we need to find this. We need to find this. First, I am finding the distance AC. AC is equal to root of x2 minus x1, that is x minus 2 the whole square. X minus 2 the whole square plus y2 minus y1, 0 minus minus 5. 0 minus minus 5 the whole square. That is equal to root of x minus 2 the whole square. We can open this by a minus b the whole square. That is a square minus 2ab, 2 into x plus b square, that is 2 square. Then plus what is 0 minus minus 5, it is plus 5, 5 square is 25. That is equal to, we get root of x square minus 2 into 2, 4, 4 into x, 4x plus 2 square is 4, 4 plus 25 is 29. So we get AC as root of x square minus 4x plus 29. Now I am going to find BC. BC is equal to root of minus 2 minus x, or x minus minus 2 the whole square. X minus minus 2 the whole square, that is x minus minus 2 the whole square plus 0 minus 9. 0 minus 9 the whole square. That is equal to x minus minus 2 becomes x plus 2. Then it can be opened as x square plus 2 into x plus 2 square plus minus 9, 9 square becomes 81 root. That is equal to x square plus 2 into 2, 4, 4 into x, 4x plus 4, 2 square is 4, 81 plus 4, it is 85 root. This is BC. Now we got AC and BC. Now we got AC and BC. Okay. We know that both the distances should be same. We know that both the distances should be same because the point is equidistant. So AC should be equal to BC. AC should be equal to BC. What is AC? Root of x square minus 4x plus 29 is equal to root of x square plus 4x plus 85. So in both sides, left hand side and right hand side, root is cancelled. Then it is x square minus 4x plus 29 is equal to x square plus 4x plus 85. All these things are taken to the left hand side. Then it becomes x square minus 4x plus 29. X square comes here minus x square. 4x comes here minus 4x. 85 comes here minus 85 equal to 0. Then x square minus x square cancels. Minus 4x, it is minus 8x. 29 minus 85. What is 29 minus 85? 15 minus 9, 6. 7 minus 2, 6. No. 10 minus 2, it is 5. Okay. It is minus 56 equal to 0. Okay. Then we can write minus 8x is equal to minus 56 comes to the right side, it becomes 56. So x is equal to 56 by minus 8, it is equal to minus 7. 56 by minus 8, which is equal to minus. So we get the x value. Already we know that the point is on the x-axis, so the y value is 0. The point is on the x-axis, so the y value is 0. So we can say that minus 7, 0 is the coordinate. Minus 7, 0 is the coordinate. So which is the point on the x-axis equidistant from 2, minus 5 and minus 2, 9? It is minus 7, 0. Minus 7, 0 is the point on the x-axis which is equidistant from 2, minus 5 and minus 2, 9. That's it. Now moving to the next topic, section formula. I already told you that we are having 3 sections in this chapter: distance formula, section formula and area of triangle. Among these 3, area of triangle is completely deleted right now. So this is the last formula you need to study, that is the section formula. Section formula simply means consider 2 points A and B, and these points are joined together by a line segment. So A and B are 2 points on a line segment, and another point P divides AB in the ratio M1 is to M2. M1 is to M2. So AB is divided by P. AB is divided by P. P is a point. So if AB is divided by a point P in the ratio M1 is to M2, then the section formula is used to find the coordinates of that point P. Coordinates of that point P. If a point P divides AB in the ratio M1 is to M2, then section formula is used to find the coordinates of P. Section formula is used to find the coordinate of P. Let the coordinate of A be x1, y1 and the coordinates of B be x2, y2. Then we need to find P of xy, that the coordinates of P which divides AB in the ratio M1 is to M2. If P divides AB in the ratio M1 is to M2, then the coordinates of P will be M1x2 plus M2x1 by M1 plus M2. M1y2 plus M2y1 by M1 plus M2. That is simply we can say that the x coordinate of P, that is I am writing it as Px, x coordinate of P, that simply I am writing it as Px, is M1x2 plus M2x1 by M1 plus M2, and the y coordinate of P, just I am writing it as Py, y coordinate of P is M1y2 plus M2y1 by M1 plus M2. This is the x and y coordinate of P. This is the x and y coordinate of P. When these x and y values are right as a coordinate, then we get this. So that's it. When the point P divides AB in the ratio k is to 1, when the point P divides AB in the ratio k is to 1, then the section formula changes to kx2 plus x1 by k plus 1, ky2 plus y1 by k plus 1. So if the point divides AB in the ratio k is to 1, then the equation changes to kx2 plus x1 by k plus 1, ky2 plus y1 by k plus 1. That is the formula. This formula is known as section formula. This formula is known as section formula. That's it. Now look at the question related to the section formula. Find the coordinates at the point of trisection of the line segment joining 4, -1 and -2, -3. So we are having a line segment. Consider it as A, B. And the coordinates are -2, -3 and 4, -1. Coordinates are -2, -3 and 4, -1. We need to find the coordinate at the points of trisection. Trisection means a line segment is divided into 3. Now I am taking 2 more points CD. Now look, AC, CD and DB. The line segment is divided into 3 sections. AC, CD, DB. Now we can say that AC is to CD is to DB is equal to 1 is to 1 is to 1, because trisection means a line is divided equally into 3 halves. Equal into not half, equal into 3 sections. Equal into 3 sections, AC, CD and DB. We need to find the coordinates at C and D. Now you can easily say that what is the ratio of AD is to DB? This is 1, this is 1, this is 1. So AD together is 2. So this point D divides AB in the ratio 2:1. The point D divides AB in the ratio 2:1. So we can say that here M1 is to M2 is equal to 2:1. M1 is to M2 is equal to 2:1. Now we can apply the formula, section formula. What is P of xy? Here we can say that D of xy, because the point is D, is equal to, or otherwise we can separately find the answer, or otherwise we can separately find the x coordinate and y coordinate. So the x coordinate is, I am writing dx, that is m1x2 plus m2x1 by m1 plus m2. that is equal to what is m1 x2? m1 is 2. 2 into what is x2? So this is taken as x1 y1 and this is taken as x2 y2. So m1 x2, that is 2 into 4, plus m2 x1. What is m2? m2 is 1 into what is x1? x1 is minus 2 whole divided by m1 plus m2, that is 2 plus 1. That is equal to 2 into 4, 8. 1 into minus 2, it is minus 2 by 2 plus 1, it is 3. So 8 minus 2, what is 8 minus 2? 8 minus 2 is 6. 6 by 3 is equal to 2. So we got the value as 2. X value as 2. We got the value as 2. So we can write the x value here as 2. The x value here as 2. Now we got the value dx. X value of d is equal to 2. Now we need to find the y value. dy is equal to, what is the y value? It is m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. That is m1 is to m2. What is m1 is to m2? m1 is to m2 is 2 is to 1. So m1 2 into what is y2? It is minus 1 plus m2. m2 is 1 into what is y1? It is minus 3 whole divided by 1 plus 2. That is equal to 2 into minus 1, it is minus 2. Then 1 into minus 3, it is minus 3 divided by 2 plus 1, 3. That is equal to minus 2 minus 3, it is minus 5 by 3. So now we got dy. Now we got dy. What is dy? dy is minus 5 by 3. dy is equal to minus 5 by 3. So we can write the coordinate dxy. We can write the coordinate dxy. What is dxy? dxy is equal to 2 minus 5 by 3. dxy equal to 2 minus 5 by 3. So dxy is 2 minus 5 by 3. 2 minus 5 by 3. We got it. So next we need to find the coordinate of C. Next we need to find the coordinate of C. So C divides AD in the ratio. That is AC is equal to CD equal to 1 is to 1. So C divides AD in the ratio 1 is to 1. So M1 is to M2 is equal to 1 is to 1. Here for finding the coordinates of C, we can simply apply midpoint theorem. We can simply apply midpoint theorem, but here we are studying section formula. So I am using the same formula to find the answer, coordinate of C. So first I am finding the x coordinate of C, that is Cx is equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2. That is equal to, what is m1? m1 is 1 into what is x2? x2, taking this as x2 y2. For the coordinate of D as x2 y2. So the x2 is 2 plus m2. m2 is 1 into x1. What is x1? It is minus 2 whole divided by m1 plus m2, that is 1 plus 1. That is 1 into 2, 2. 1 into minus 2, it is minus 2 divided by 2. Those 2 minus 2 is 0. So we get Cx as 0. Cx as 0. So the x coordinate is 0. X coordinate is 0. Now we need to find the y coordinate. We need to find the y coordinate. So Cy is equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. That is equal to m1 is 1 into y2. y2 is minus 5 by 3 plus m2 is 1 into y1. What is y1? It is minus 3 whole divided by 1 plus 1. That is 1 into minus 5 by 3. It is minus 5 by 3 plus 1 into minus 3. It is minus 3 whole divided by 2. Then what happens? So minus 5 by 3 plus minus 3 cross multiplying, minus 5 into 1. It is minus 5 plus 3 into minus 3, it is minus 9 whole divided by 3, again whole divided by 2. Then when we are simplifying, minus 5 minus 9, it is minus 14 divided by 3 into 2, 6, which can be written as minus 7 by 3, which can be written as minus 7 by 3. So we got the y coordinate. What is y coordinate? Cy is equal to minus 7 by 3. So the coordinate of C xy is equal to 0 minus 7 by 3. 0 minus 7 by 3. The coordinate is 0 minus 7 by 3. So both the coordinates, the trisection C and D, what is D? It is 2 minus 5 by 3, and what is C? 0 minus 7 by 3. That's it. Now moving to the last question of this chapter. Find the ratio in which the line segment joining the points minus 3, 10 and 6, minus 8 is divided by minus 1, 6. Here the dividing coordinate is given. Here the dividing coordinate is given. So consider the line segment. This is the line segment. It is given as minus 3, 10 and 6, minus 8. AB. This is divided by the point P by coordinate minus 1, 6. So we need to find M1 and M2. We need to find M1 and M2. You know that the coordinates of dividing coordinate Px is equal to M1x2 plus M2x1 divided by M1 plus M2. Just substitute what is the x coordinate of the dividing point. X coordinate of the dividing point already given as minus 1. So minus 1 is equal to M1, we didn't know, M1 into what is x2? X2 is 6. Here A is, this is x1 y1. This is x2 y2. Okay. So M1 into x2 is 6 plus M2 into x1. What is x1? x1 is minus 3 all divided by M1 plus M2. That is equal to M1 into x is 6M1 minus 3M2 divided by M1 plus M2, which is minus 1. So just cross multiply the equation. That is minus 1 into M1 plus M2 is equal to 6M1 minus 3M2. That we can write minus 1 into M1, that is minus M1, minus 1 into M2, that is minus M2, is equal to 6M1 minus 3M2. So I am just shifting this negative term to the right side, then it becomes 6M1 minus 3M2 minus M1 minus M2 equal to 0. 6M1 minus M1, that is 5M1 minus 3M2 minus M2, that is minus 4M2 equal to 0. Now we got an equation which can be taken as equation number 1, that is 5M1 minus 4M2 equal to 0. Take it as equation number 1. 5M1 minus 4M2 equal to 0. Take it as equation number 1. Now just equate in the same way the y coordinate of the dividing point. In the same way, equate the y coordinate of the dividing point. We know that y coordinate of the dividing point Py is equal to M1 y2 plus M2 y1 whole divided by M1 plus M2. That is y coordinate of the dividing point is 6. So 6 is equal to M1 into y2. What is y2? It is minus 8 plus M2 into what is y1? y1 it is 10 whole divided by M1 plus M2. That is 6 is equal to M1 into minus 8, it is 8 minus 8 M1 plus M2 into 10, that is 10 M2 divided by M1 plus M2. Now cross multiply. 6 into M1 plus M2 is equal to minus 8 M1 plus 10 M2. That is 6 into M1, it is 6 M1 plus 6 into M2, it is 6 M2 equal to minus 8 M1 plus 10 M2. Shifting the whole things to the left side, it becomes 6 M1 plus 6 M2 minus becomes plus 8 M1 minus 10 M2 equal to 0. 6M1 plus 8M1 becomes 8 plus 6, 14M1. 6M2 minus 10M2 minus 4M2 equal to 0. This is equation number 2. 14M1 minus 4M2 equal to 0. Equation number 2. Now you got two equations. Now we get two equations. If we are getting two equations like this having two variables, then this is linear equation in two variables. This is linear equation in two variable. You know how to solve a linear equation in two variable. We are having three methods to solve a linear equation in two variable, which is a substitution method. Second is elimination method. Third is a cross multiplication method. Now we can easily solve this by an elimination method. That is 5m1 minus 4m2 equal to 0. Second equation is 14m1 minus 4m2 equal to 0. So in both the equation, coefficient of m2 is same, that is minus 4. So when we subtract this equation, we can cancel m2. So 5m1 minus 14m1. What is 5m1 minus 14m1? 5m1 minus 14m1. What is 5m1 minus 14m1? That is, we got 14 minus 5, 9 plus 5, it is 14. That is minus 9m1 is equal to minus 4m2 minus 4m2 cancels each other. 0 minus 0, it is 0. So m1 we get it as 0. m1 we got it as 0. So we cannot do it because the ratio cannot be 0. So the method is not applicable here. So we cannot substitute this. So what we can arrive at the conclusion? We can arrive at the conclusion that the ratio should not be 0. So we cannot take m1 as 0. So we need to apply the next method. So in every problem, do like this. When we are not getting the ratio properly, then apply the ratio as just k is to 1. Then apply the ratio as just k is to 1. Then finding the answer. So if the ratio is k is to 1, then we can do by substituting this. So Px is equal to kx2 plus x1 divided by k plus 1. So that is Px is already given, minus 1 is equal to k into x2 is 6 plus x1. What is x1? It is minus 3 by k plus 1. That is minus 1 is equal to 6k minus 3 by k plus 1. So when we are cross multiplying k minus k, 1 into minus 1 is equal to 6k minus 3. So minus k minus 1 minus 6k plus 3 is equal to 0. Minus k minus 6k minus 7k minus 1 plus 3. 3 minus 1, it is 2. Plus 2 is equal to 0. So what happens? That is minus 7k is equal to minus 2. So k is equal to minus 2 by minus 7, which is 2 by 7. Which means that the ratio in which line segment dividing is 2 is to 7. This is the easiest method. First, I substitute this method. For what purpose? If you are getting a question like this, surely you will go through this method. What happens when the same way when we are going through this method, we get the value of m1 or m2, either m1 or m2 equal to 0. We get it as 0. What happens? That is not possible. So for easily understanding that when we are following this method, this answer will get 0. That's why I am solving the same question by this method at first. So whenever you are having a question like this, now it's in your mind that when we are solving this question by using this method first, you will get either m1 or m2 or 0. That's why you see right now. This is the only reason why I am doing it first using this. Otherwise, I can simply substitute this equation here and find the ratio directly. Then show you that the ratio is 2 is to 7. Then what happens? if in exam, if you are having a question like this, then surely first you will think about the section formula and this equation, the ratio m1 is to m2. Thus by finding m1 is to m2 using this equation, then you will having a total confusion in the exam hall. You will completely out, completely messed up. But now when I show you, if you are applying this equation, we will not be able to get the correct ratio. Anything m1 or m2 becomes 0. Now you are having an idea. Now you are having an idea. When we are using this equation, it will get messed up. So after seeing this video, it's stored in your mind. It's stored in your mind that if we are following this method, it will cause trouble. That's why first I showed that method, then the easy method. Now you got the idea that whenever this question is coming, just substitute the ratio as first k is to 1. Just substitute the ratio as k is to 1. Then you get the value of k. Then you get the value of k. Here the k is 2 by 7. So taking the ratio as 2 is to 7. So in every questions like this, for finding ratio, just take ratio as k is to 1. Then find the value of k. Then find the value of k. Here k is 2 by 7, then the ratio is 2 is to 7. Suppose for in general case, substitute k is to 1 and find k equal to x by y. You get the value k equal to x by y. Then the ratio is x is to y. Ratio is x is to y. Here the k value is 2 by 7. So the ratio is 2 is to 7. Now you are having a good idea. Now you are having a good understanding in this topic how to solve the ratio. Okay. So that's why I first give you a wrong step. Then you will understand how to substitute in the correct one. Okay. Now it's clear. Okay. What all things we have studied in this chapter? We studied just two formulas, distance formula and section formula. Distance formula is root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. And the section formula is this. For finding the ratio, you just substitute k is to 1 as the ratio and use this equation. That's why I give you two equations. Okay. And based on that two formula, we already solved some problems. Okay. Study this carefully. Go through the video and write your own notes and study with that notes. Okay. Then try to solve another problems, more problems by using the same method. Okay. Hope it will help you. Now I am Nitishas signing off from this chapter, and thank you for joining me in this section. Let us meet with another section in another day. Okay. All the best for your